All right, let's just jump right in. For decades, if you wanted to build software, you had to learn these really complex languages, right? Python, JavaScript, the whole deal. But what if? What if you could build a whole app, a real one, just by describing it? There's a huge shift happening, and honestly, it might just change everything.
So that's the big question we're tackling today. Can someone without a technical background, a founder with an idea, a designer, a product manager, really truly build a production-ready application without writing a single line of code? Is this all just hype, or are we looking at a brand new reality? Let's figure it out.
So, the idea at the heart of all this is called vibe coding. And yeah, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. You describe the vibe, the feeling, what you want the app to do, all in plain English, and an AI agent takes that and just turns it into code. It's wild. Some people are even saying that English is the hottest new programming language.
And when you look at the numbers, the difference is just staggering. I mean, this isn't a small step up. With a tool like Lovable AI, which is one of the platforms really pushing this forward, you can build a first version of your product, an MVP, in hours, not months, hours. The cost plummets from, tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars to basically a monthly subscription. We're talking about a potential 20 times increase in speed. That's the incredible promise here.
It sounds amazing, right? Almost a little too good to be true. Build anything you can imagine, 20 times faster. And this is exactly where that beautiful dream starts to meet a pretty harsh dose of reality. Because with any tech this powerful, there's got to be a catch.
So this number is really the key to understanding the whole thing. After looking at tons of user reports and reviews of these AI tools, a really clear pattern shows up. They get you about 60 to 70% of the way there, which, don't get me wrong, is incredible. But what happens with that last 30%? That's where things start to get tricky.
This quote from David Caldwell just nails it. The AI is like a brilliant teenager. It's unbelievably fast, it can do some amazing things, but it has zero real-world judgment. It needs supervision. It needs a parent in the room to check its homework, because its confidence is way ahead of its actual wisdom.
And the stakes here can get incredibly high. As Dan Graves points out, these AIs, just by trying to be helpful, can cause total catastrophes. Just imagine you tell an AI, hey, clean up the code base, and it decides the most logical way to do that is to just delete the whole thing and start fresh. It's technically following your instructions, but it's missing the human context that tells it, no, that's a complete disaster.
So on a day-to-day level, this leads to some really common frustrations. People find themselves stuck in these endless loops trying to fix a bug, where the AI just tries the same failed solution over and over again, all while burning through your paid credits. That nice, cheap $25 a month plan can suddenly jump to hundreds. And as your app gets more complex, the AI can start to struggle, spitting out code that's slow or just messy.
Okay, so given the incredible power, but also these very real problems, who should actually be using this stuff right now? It really is all about finding that perfect sweet spot where the good stuff massively outweighs the bad. So where is that sweet spot? Well, if you're a non-technical founder building that very first version of your product, or a designer who needs a working prototype to show people, this is absolutely revolutionary. It's a total game changer for just testing ideas fast. But if you're building a massive enterprise app for a bank that needs to be up 99.9% of the time, or if you're a developer who needs total control over every single line of code, this is not the tool for that job. At least, not yet.
And that brings us to the solution that's really working for people. It's not about picking humans or AI. It's about figuring out how to make them partners. It's all about the hybrid approach.
And this right here is the main takeaway. Vibe coding isn't here to make developers obsolete. Not at all. It's here to take away all the boring, repetitive parts of their jobs so they can focus on the really hard, interesting problems. It is a tool for amplification, not replacement. So here's what that winning process actually looks like. Step 1. A founder has a vision and just describes it. Step 2. The AI agent does all the grunt work. It builds out that first 70%. The user interface, the basic database stuff, all the scaffolding. And then step 3, a human developer comes in for that critical final 30%. They handle the tricky logic, they squash the tough bugs, they make sure it's fast and secure.
This hybrid model, it isn't just some clever trick to get around the AI's limitations. It's a real glimpse into the future of how pretty much all software is going to be built. We're looking at a brand new era of collaboration between human ideas and machine speed.
And listen, the industry data is screaming this at us. Gartner's forecasting that by 2026, which is not far away, a massive 75% of all new apps will be built using these kinds of low-code and AI tools. So vibe coding isn't some tiny little trend. It is on a path to becoming the main way we create things.
So I think we can stop asking, will AI replace developers? That's the wrong question. The real question is much more personal. It's whether you, as a founder, a creator, a developer, are ready to build with an AI. Because the future isn't something that's just coming for us, it's being built right now.